All right, so go ahead and close your eyes and imagine that you are on a vacation. Think you're on a think of or imagine yourself being on vacation. You could be somewhere hot, you could be somewhere cold, you could be somewhere quiet, you could be somewhere loud. Think about how you got there. Go ahead and open your eyes. So today we are doing a project-based learning activity. So what you're going to do is you're going to use all of the math strategies and techniques that you have already learned this year. You're going to use those to answer some of the questions on this project. It's not an actual project, it's like a mini project that you're going to do in class. So, the essential question for our project today is, how much would it cost for you to go on a weekend getaway? So think about how much money it would cost, not you and your family, just you, maybe a friend. Think about how much money it would cost for you to go on your vacation for a weekend. So maybe you left Friday after school, or you skipped school on Friday and went Friday. You stayed Friday night, all Saturday, Saturday night, Sunday you stayed for a little bit of the day and then came back because you had school on Monday. So we're thinking of like a 3-day, 2-night vacation. How much do you think it would cost? Raise your hand. See if I can take that off your arms. McLean, how much do you think it would cost?
$1,300.
$1,300. Okay. You know where you're going. Munib.
5,263.
5,000 something. Amos.
$415.
$415. Samara. $570. Stefan.
657.
$657. We'll see. All right, so for this project-based learning activity, one thing, if your hand's up, I'll call you in a minute. Think about, I'm too early, hold on. Think about this. The 4th grade standard was for you to do a 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication problem, right? And the 5th grade standard is for you to be able to do a 3-digit by 2-digit multiplication problem, right? Okay, so for example, when we're trying to figure out how much your trip is going to cost, if you were going somewhere for 10 days, you're staying in a hotel for 10 days, and that hotel costs $117 a night. You would multiply those two together to figure out your total cost for lodging. Lodging is like where you're staying at on the trip. So you would do the price per day times the 10 days. But I already know a strategy for not multiplying by anything that ends in a 0, right? What was that strategy? What strategy can I use when I'm multiplying by something that ends in a 0? And you could use it when you were using area, when you were doing the area model. Yep, you only multiply that first digit. But I know 117 times 1 is what? 117, and then I need to add what?
0.
So it'll cost $1,170 to stay somewhere like that. And just to give you a idea of how much hotel costs, most hotels are not like $100. They used to be a long time ago, but now they're like 200 or 300 a night. But luckily, we're not going for 10 days. We're only staying for 3. And your hotel might not cost that amount. So I'm about to give you some ideas of places that you could go. The only rule is you have to get on a plane. The only rule for this project is you have to get on a plane. Okay? So, one place you could go is you could go to the cabins. You can go to the cabins in Tennessee. You could go to the cabins in, there's cabins in Blue Ridge, but you wouldn't fly there. So you could do Tennessee or somewhere like that. Raise your hand if you've ever been to a cabin. Okay? Another place you could go is like a party beach, like somewhere that's not relaxing, that's more like rah-rah. So like Panama City Beach, where people are dancing and hanging out, all that stuff. Yes?
Hawaii?
That's one of our next ones. You could go somewhere that's calm, like a calm beach, like Hawaii, where people are like on vacation, like just relaxing. They may go to the spa. Tasneem? Florida? Yeah. So depends on what part of Florida you're in. It could be the party type of Florida, or it could be the relaxing part of Florida. You could go somewhere where you go skiing, somewhere that snows, like Colorado. You could go somewhere just to go shopping, like Paris or London. That's our next one. New York City. You could go to New York City. It's like y'all seen this PowerPoint before. Yeah?
Italy?
Huh?
Italy?
Italy, to get some pasta. Canada. So you guys have a lot of ideas, which is great for this activity. But you only have one weekend, so you only have one place to go. On this sheet that I'm giving you, we're gonna go through it together for the most part, and then some of it I'm going to let you do independently. You are going to need your Chromebook for your research, and you are going to need your pencil to document. All right, so on this budget planner, this is how we're gonna figure out how much money we need to go on the trip. It says plan a trip budget project by, put your name there. Where it says project by, put your name. And what does the other side say, Amos?
The other side says brainstorm a list of places you would like to visit. What type of vacation would you like? Example, beachy, snowy, hiking, outdoorsy, historical, adventure.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to come up with 3 places that you would visit. 3 places that you could visit. And you can just do bullet points. And we're not doing research yet, just come up with 3 places. I see some Orlando's. I see some Canadas. You wouldn't fly to Stone Mountain. You could drive there. So remember, it's got to be somewhere that you can fly. I see some Miami's. That's my favorite place in the world. If teachers got paid more there, I would move. All right, about another 20 seconds. All right, who wants to share their 3 places? Nadra?
The Bahamas, Tennessee, and California.
Bahamas, Tennessee, California. McLeod?
Paris, Hawaii, and Los Angeles.
Paris, Hawaii, and Los Angeles. Sure.
Miami, California, and Hawaii.
Miami, California, and Hawaii. Alright, so out of those 3 places, once again, you only have 1 weekend, so we're only going 1 place. I want you to circle which place you're going. At the bottom it says circle 3, but I just want you to circle 1. I want you to circle 1 place that you're going. I want you to circle 1 place that you're going. Are you circling or are you typing? Once you have circled that 1 place, you're going to open your Chromebook and you're going to go to www.delta.com. www.delta.com. You can flip your packet open to the page that says travel. That's where you're going to document what day you're leaving, when you're coming back, and how much the flight is going to cost. If I call your name, you're only doing the date that you're leaving, the date that you're coming back, and the price. If I don't call your name, I need to do all the other pieces that are on that travel side. Yes?
So, do we have to do like today's date or like
We're
another?
not there yet. Because today's Friday, so if we were trying to go somewhere today, it would be like triple the price. Because if you buy a ticket the same day, it would be like triple the price. So, Ahmed, I only want you to do the day you're leaving, day you're coming back, and the price. Bino, I only want you to do the day you're leaving, day you're coming back, and the price. And Samara, I only want you to do the day you're leaving, the day you're coming back, and the price. Alright, so the day that we're leaving, on your calendar. We're gonna say we're leaving on December 2nd. We're leaving on December 2nd. And we're coming back December 4th. That's on your paper. It says travel. How are you getting to your destination? Flying. Look at some travel sites to determine the best flight for your destination. When will you be going through? On those first 2 blanks, you need December 2nd through December 4th. When you're on Delta.com, you're going to click the first tab at the top right that says book. It just says book. Then it should say from, to, round trip, depart, return, 1 passenger. Where it says depart, I want you to click that. Click where it says depart, and a calendar should pop up. You need to click the arrow on the right side. That's going to make it go to November. And then click it again to go to December. And then click December 2nd, because that's the day we're leaving. Yes? That's the part right there. Okay? Then, with that calendar still open, that's not December 2nd, that's December 12th. Then I want you to click December 4th, which is your return date. So you should have a red circle on the 2 and a red circle on the 4. Then click done. 2nd through the 4th. Okay. Where it says from, you're gonna click from and type in ATL. How do you what? Click the 5. And then click done. I said done, not the arrow. Alright, then click where it says Atlanta, Georgia. ATL Atlanta, Georgia. I didn't say click meeting. Then you're going to click where it says to, and you're going to type in where you said you were going. You're going to type in where you said you were going. So if you said you were going to California, type in California, and it's going to give you a couple of different airports there. Done? If you said you were going to, so a lot of states, if you just said a state, a lot of states have multiple airports. I see somebody going to Orlando. Seafront, not going anywhere. I see somebody going to Miami. Once you have ATL, where you're going, round trip, December 2nd, December 4th, 1 passenger, then you're going to click that red dot. And it's going to search for a flight. Okay, you guys see the prices of those flights?
No.
So if your name was one of the ones I called, you're going to put that price in the bottom square. If it was not, I want you to fill out the departure flight information. Yep, that first one. And you guys can just click the first one. So that tells you, when you look at this first one, it says your read this.
Huh? What airline are you flying?
What airline are we flying? What website are we on?
Delta.
Okay, so write Delta. Then it says, what's the flight number? It's right there where it says DL. Okay, then it says, is this a direct flight or are there layovers? It says non-stop, so you know it's not stopping. And then fill out the depart time and the time that you'll get there. All right, so if you look at the flight, the first flight, if you just look at the first flight and then look at your paper says departure flight. What airline are you flying? What website are we on? What airline is this? So write Delta. What's your flight number? If you look above the time, it says DL something. That's your flight number. If you look above the time, it will say DL something. It's small. That's your flight number. What? The one that says DL?
They're all DL.
The first flight is the one we're taking. All right, then just read down your paper and fill it out.
Did they do what airline are we flying?
Yes, C5.
It won't show me.
Won't show you what?
It won't show me my flight ticket.
The red arrow.
So,
Delta.
I have a question.
Okay. Okay. Once you decided which flight you were flying on, if you click it,
Wait, what?
hold on. You're gonna click the price. It's gonna ask you if you wanna pay a little extra to make it refundable. It's up to you.
We touch the price?
Yep. You're literally asking me the same questions that I just answered. I say write Delta, you say do write Delta. Listen. Write the depart time. Do you want to pay extra to have it refundable or no? Refundable means like if you get sick the day before and you're like, I can't go on the trip, do you want to be able to get your money back? Or you know that you're going no matter what? Okay, so if you know that's the price, go ahead and click select. And then write that price in the bottom square. All right, once you have, does everyone have Delta as their airline? Does everyone know what time their flight is leaving?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you do not. Almost, what time is your flight leaving?
My flight is leaving at 11:05 a.m.
No, I said what time is it leaving?
From the place,
Huh? Leaving from Atlanta.
December 2nd.
What time?
11:05.
11:05. What time is it getting to Tokyo?
3:10 p.m.
3:10. So you need to know what time it's leaving and what time it's getting there. That price that you saw needs to go in the bottom square. I need everyone to have a price in the bottom square in the next 30 seconds. Ahmed, you have 30 seconds to have a price in the bottom square. Joseph, how much is your flight? $2,922 just for your flight. It's an expensive flight. Where are you going? That's why. McLean, how much is your flight?
$427.
Vina, how much is your flight? Where are you going? Okay. Then I want you to open another tab. Leave your Delta tab open. Open another tab and go to hotels.com. Now finding your hotel is going to be similar to finding your flight. You're going to put in the dates, put in the place that you're going, and then find the hotel that you want. If it says show us your human side, just do what it says. Nope, you already picked your location. You already picked where you're going.
Where's this at?
What does it say?
Oh, this is some two kids. I'm cool. That's a man, son.
Oh, it's somewhere in Florida. Alright, so you already know your date is the 2nd. You already know your date to come back is the 4th. And you already know your place, your city. So go ahead and type that in and find a hotel. I'm giving you 2 minutes to find a hotel.
Oh, it's not working. It just shows this. Oh, okay.
Yes. Yep. And then it should ask you for the dates and the place. Naomi, you good? Huh? Turn it, let me see. Okay, those are your dates. Click done. Did you put the place in already? You click search. Okay, it's about to show you a bunch of hotels, some cheap, some expensive. You shouldn't have to sign in.
What's the most expensive?
You see the prices, Stefan? All right, raise your hand if you found a hotel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 20. 6, 7. Find a hotel. Then why is your hand not up? Click back. All right, now you're going to use the information on that screen that has the price to fill out the page that says lodging. You're going to use that information to fill out the page that says lodging. Yes? Okay, it says $93 per night. The big number is the per night price. The bottom number where it says total is your total for the weekend. $93 ain't bad. But that hotel used to be $109, so it's on sale. Which hotel are you choosing?
East Miami.
Okay, so that one's $1,589. Use Click that, click the hotel, and then use that to figure out this information. What days will you need lodging? You already know the dates. What's the name of the place you're staying? What's the cost of the room per night? And the total cost. What does it include?
Okay.
All right, has everyone clicked the hotel? No, some people have not clicked the hotel. I need everyone to click one and answer the first 3 questions on that page. Answer the first 3 questions on the page that says lodging. The first question is, what dates will you be going? You already know the answer to that. The second one is, what's the name of the hotel? And the third one, it says, what's the price? And go ahead and answer those 3 questions. You have 2 minutes to have those 3 questions answered. And I just changed it to 1 minute. Daniel's on the right track. Tomorrow's done actually. So go ahead and click that hotel. What? I know. So you're going to scroll down and see if it has any of these things. Do they have free Wi-Fi? Do they have a gym? Do they have a pool? Do they have free parking? Do they have a spa? Breakfast? Airport shuttle? Yes. You don't have to put the whole thing, just the first part.
Where do we find the price?
It should be on the right side of the bottom. Keep on, go ahead and write those dates, write the name, and write the price. Ahmed, write the name, the dates, and the price. Sorry, because you're clicking the wrong thing. It says pick the dice pair whose top sides add up to 8. 5 and 5 is not 8. I don't know why yours is making you do all this. No, we're not going to do this.
Which one are you
Where are you going?
all my parents' money, all my whole family's money, my friend's mom's money, my friend
Alright, everybody should have the dates. You don't. You don't have the dates, the name, or the price. You don't have the dates, the name, or the price. Thank you. You don't have the price. I need the price per night and the total price. You know why? You already put in the date. That's the price. $556. That's for your flight. This is the hotel side. Your hotel doesn't have any of these things? Please check them, please. But you can't put how many stars in it.
The stars on this thing? Oh.
You're gonna have a credit card. All right. Now at the bottom, this whole row is almost good. On the lodging side, which is on the right side of your paper, it should say, what does on the right side, it should say, what dates will you be needing to lodge? You should have December 2nd through December 4th. Then it says, what's the name of the place you're staying? You should have written the name of the hotel. Then it says, what is the cost of the room per night and the total for your stay? Then it says, what is included in the rental? So like, what does the hotel have? Then it says how many stars is there, other features they have, and at the bottom it says what is the total cost. Once you have the total cost of your hotel, and on the left side you have the total cost for your flight, I want you to add them up. You can add them at the bottom. I'm giving you 2 minutes, an actual 2 minutes. I keep saying that, but I'm giving y'all more time. I'm giving you actual 2 minutes to have the answer. What? Say Itness in it? Say Itness. But they need you to figure it out. Raise your hand if you already have the price of the flight and the price of the hotel. Add them together. Raise your hand if you already added them together. When you add them together, think about how much money that is. And then think about what you told me at the beginning before we did any research about how much you thought you was going to spend on a vacation. Are you already over that price?
Yeah.
Most of you are. And is that the only thing we need? If we go on vacation, is the only thing we're going to have to pay for a hotel and a flight?
No.
What's something else we're going to have to pay for?
Luxury car.
We're going to have a rental car. We're going to need food, a lot of food. We're going to need like breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Huh? Go what? Go to a place? Like what? Like, okay, so if you're going somewhere for like amusement, then you have to pay for Disney World or activities to do. You know? You? What? You may have to pay for Wi-Fi that's not included in your hotel. Yep. You might have to pay for parking.